What's up, adventurers? My name is Platinum Phoenix, and this is part 8 of our Fossil Fighter playthrough. Last time, we entered the Digga Mid and defeated the BB bandits that were causing trouble there. This time, we're going to do our level up battle for level 3. Alright, with that being said, let's get today's adventure started. Phoenix! Weird day yesterday, huh? I seem to be all better today. I haven't said Digga once. Anyway, I told Dr. Diggins all about what happened yesterday. Oh, Phoenix. And it's Rosie, right? Are you two heading off on another adventure, or are you going to be fighting in today's level up battles? Oh, right! That's today! Fighting, definitely, right, Phoenix? Seems like you'll be at Fossil Stadium then. Watch out for trapdoors and you'll be fine. See ya! What am I doing standing around here? I have to get ready for my level up battle! Phoenix, hopefully the next time we see each other, we'll both be at a higher level. Good luck! Your attention, please! Level up battles will begin shortly! All participating fighters should make their way to Fossil Stadium for registration! So, before we go ahead and do the level up battles, I actually want to head back to the Digga Mid to find fossils that are in there. And we need to go over a couple of new Vivosaurs that we are able to get as of now. So let's go ahead and go over the new Vivosaurs we can get. The first Vivosaur that can be found in the Digga Mid is Lexo. This is the first Vivosaur that you are able to find that you could have told Captain Travers is your favorite. This is important because Captain Travers gives you the legs of the Vivosaur, and that is a massive bonus to Lexo since it gives you access to 3 of its abilities right from the start. This, plus the fact that Lexo uses several sleep and poison abilities, makes it a really strong option. Overall, I would say Lexo is a good option for anyone who wants a Vivosaur that excels at controlling the tempo of battle. The only other Vivosaur found in the Digga Mid is Patchy. Patchy is our first example of a long-range class. Long-range Vivosaurs are classified by their abilities to deal full power damage from the support zone. This means that no matter where the Vivosaur is, it will never have a damage reduction when attacking. Speaking about Patchy specifically, it has several low FP cost abilities, which means that there are several times that you would be able to find a chance to use one of Patchy's abilities, even if you've already attacked with another Vivosaur before. Low FP cost abilities plus the ability to lower the opponent's defense with its support skills makes Patchy a reliable and a consistent member of any team that it's on. Before we go over the next group of Vivosaurs we have access to, we need to talk about how to obtain them. These Vivosaurs are bought with donation points. If you talk to the woman that is behind the podium in the cleaning room, you can purchase fossil rocks from her. We technically gained this ability to buy these Vivosaurs at the beginning of Chapter 2, but this is the time that most players would have enough saved donation points to purchase any of them. There are 2 major things that donation point Vivosaurs have that are different from other Vivosaurs. The first is that all bone types are available to buy right from the beginning. This means that if you have enough donation points, you can fully upgrade any of the Vivosaurs that you can buy. The other is that all fossil rocks purchased are rare fossil rocks. This just means that the bones are red and you gain an extra 25 points that are added to the final total of any successfully cleaned fossil. Both of these things together makes donation point Vivosaurs extremely valuable and worth getting. With all that being said, the first Vivosaur that can be bought for 50 donation points per bone is Stego. Stego is an all-around class Vivosaur that has a massive amount of life points. This makes it slightly more usable than it would be otherwise, since other than its life points, the Stego does not really have anything else really going for it. I would recommend skipping on getting this and saving your donation points for something else that is actually more useful. But other than that, Stego is also Dr. Diggin's favorite Vivosaur, and I think that's pretty cool. The next Vivosaur you can buy is the F-Raptor. Each of the F-Raptor's bones costs 75 donation points in order to buy, and with the same attack stat as Spinax, the F-Raptor is really good at being a front and center fighter, while also having really nice support skills if it needs to sit in the back for a while. Overall, F-Raptor is a powerful addition to any team that is looking for a good Earth-type Vivosaur. The third Vivosaur that you can purchase with donation points is Terra. The first thing is that Terra has an upfront cost of 100 donation points per fossil to buy. Terra also has a higher than average critical hit chance, while also being a long-range class Vivosaur. This means that Terra can launch full-powered attacks from the support zone, with the chance to also have critical hits happen more often. On top of that, Terra also has a support effect that lowers the opponent's attack zone Vivosaur's evasion by 40%. This means that Terra can attack full power from anywhere on the field, has a higher chance of critting, and also makes it harder for your opponents to dodge your attacks. All of that with the fact that it is a donation point Vivosaur, meaning that you can buy as many bones as you want, makes Terra an amazing team member that specializes in dealing great damage from a distance. And finally, the last Vivosaur you can purchase is Compso. Compso is the most expensive donation point Vivosaur, costing 200 donation points per fossil to buy. Compso is a golden example that a Vivosaur only having one thing it excels in, while everything else is either middling or straight up bad, can still make a great team member if used correctly. Compso has little attack power, laughable defense, and even less life points to back that up. This means that if Compso gets hit in the attack zone, it will die. On top of that, all of Compso's abilities are strictly damage based, meaning that there are no statuses or anything else that Compso will be inflicting. But none of that even matters as soon as you look at its support effects. Compso can cause the attack zone Vivosaur of your opponents to have its attack and defense cut by 90%. This all but leaves the opponent helpless, since removing 90% of any stat would basically leave a Vivosaur with single-digit numbered stats. All of this is to say, having a Compso just sit back and nerf your opponent is a really good strategy if you are okay with only bringing 2 Vivosaurs that will actually be doing any damage. Alright, now that we've gone over the Vivosaurs that we can find in the Digga Mid and the donation point redeem Vivosaurs, we are going to start the next level up battle for Chapter 2. So we're just going to go ahead and head right into the cleaning test. So while I'm doing this cleaning test, I actually want to go over I almost said Mr. Clean, that's not right. The Clean robot, which is our robot friend from the Fossil Center who helps us revive Vivosaurs. So while I'm doing this test, we're just going to go over him because he has a few different abilities. So Clean, he is our friendly little robot guy that helps us do the revivals of our Vivosaur bones. He has a couple of different abilities that are unlocked relatively early within the game. The first is the Clean by Hand, which is the obvious one. It's just the ability to clean your own fossil rocks. He eventually gets the ability to have you drop off fossil bones and let you just have him clean them to a specific amount, which is determined on how many fossils he has seen you clean before. And the more fossils he sees you clean, the higher he is able to get the point total of the fossils you drop off for him to clean. Which is really nice because he will clean them and then give you donation points for whatever he cleans that isn't higher than what you have cleaned. The only stipulation on what you can drop off with him is that you cannot drop off new fossil rocks with him. So you have to have at least cleaned the type of fossil you're dropping off with him once before. The other thing is, if it's just like a really hard fossil rock and it's difficult to clean and you only get like a 55 or 60% on it, you can give it to him and he'll raise it to like 75, 80% basically for free. And all you have to do is wait a little bit. It's also really nice because since he gives you the donation points, it makes it really easy for you to grind up donation points by just giving him fossil rocks, running away, getting more fossil rocks, and then coming back and talking to him, and then he'll give you the donation points. And then you can rinse and repeat that structure. The only other modes that he has are you can see what fossils you have stored with him, which just means that when you clean a fossil that isn't the head of a Vivosaur that you have not revived yet, it can't revive the Vivosaur, so he just stores the fossils for you. Finally, you can talk to him, and he'll tell you about his current cleaning level and how high of point values he can clean fossils up to. He'll also tell you how many more fossil rocks he has to see you clean for him to level up again. And then the last thing he tells you is your current number of donation points. Excellent. You passed the cleaning test. Deet deet deet. Go see Tiffany at the reception desk for information on your fossil test. Zoop. Alright, and here we go, heading into the level up battle with the Chapter 2 Master. Hey Phoenix. Thanks for your help at the Dig-a-Dig-a-Mid. I might have been in trouble if you hadn't shown up. I should warn you though, just because I owe you doesn't mean I'll take it easy on you. We have to make sure that anyone who passes the test really is level 3 caliber after all. Time to see what level you are, Phoenix. Brain just shut off trying to read. We got an Earth and 2 Fire types, so we're just going to switch Spinax to the support zone and put S-Raptor in the attack zone, and that should be good for this fight. Hopefully we do not get taken out for some reason. But you may have noticed that on the formation screen, I had switched out some of the Vivosaurs I'm carrying after doing the bios and cleaning and everything. I actually want to go over some of those Vivosaurs because some of them are going to be mainstays to my final team. Specifically, 2 of them are going to be reoccurring Vivosaurs that I'm keeping for the rest of the game. The first one being this pterodactyl right here, Terra. I just like the fact that it is a donation point Vivosaur and that it makes it really easy to level up and to get all of the skills that it will ever get really quickly in the game. Plus, if I ever need to make it stronger, I could just go and grind out more donation points just to buy the bones. The other thing is, since it has the rare fossils, it just makes it stronger overall, so it makes it a really good Vivosaur to have, at least in my opinion. Plus, I really like long-range Vivosaurs since I don't really have to worry about where they are on the battlefield. The other one that I am keeping on my final team is Patchy from the Dig-a-Dig-a-Mid. It's for very similar reasons as Terra, actually. It's a long-range Vivosaur. It has really cheap abilities, so I don't have to worry about strategizing too much on which abilities I'm using. It usually just lets me fire off with either the first or second ability whenever I can. Oh, or not S-Raptor, the Spinax is about to be taken out. That's unfortunate. Ooh, this is not going super well. I was hoping Spinax would be able to take out the U-Raptor before going down. That does not seem to be the case. But we are just going to diving thrust the U-Raptor and hope this takes it out. Okay, that with the critical it should be good. But back to Patchy. With its low FP cost moves and its long range, it just makes it really nice to be able to put in the support zone and just kind of use whatever moves that I want on it whenever I can. And it just, I really like the design of these two as well. Because one, Terra is just a pterodactyl, and I really like pterodactyls. I would say it's probably my favorite dinosaur in real life, at least. And then Patchy being a Apatosaurus, I believe that's correct, an Apatosaurus. And having all ramming moves, it's just really cool animation, and I like the Vivosaur. And those are just my very basic reasons of wanting to use them. Along with all the stuff that I talked about in the bios, of course. Congratulations, Phoenix. I read that backwards. I read that almost completely backwards. No, not almost completely backwards. I read it backwards. I've got to admit, you're the better fighter. Very impressive. You got a real knack for this, Phoenix. I think you've got master fighter potential. I'll be keeping an eye on you. Good luck. That certifies you as a level 3 fighter, Phoenix. I've got some more research to do at the Dig-a-Dig-a-Mid. Come by and see me sometimes. See you around. Great job, Phoenix. I leveled up too. Wow, now we're both level 3 fighters. We can't stop here. We'll both be master fighters before long. If anyone can do it, we can. Oh, and I wanted to tell you, I'm sorry. It was because of me you got stuck into the whole key thing. I'm really sorry, Phoenix. But you got it. And you got the key. I'm really proud of you. I'll see you around. Okay, bye. All right, and that is the end of chapter 2. And also the end of this part. I hope everyone enjoyed watching. If you did, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Next time, we will be starting chapter 3. But until then, happy adventuring.